Hi everyone, every buggy. Hope everybody's doing good. Cheers. I have to have a drink out of my Yeti cup. Peach tea. Okay, I was just sitting here really just minding my own business, and I was sewing pockets. Now my pockets that I'm sewing are actually, they go into my little packages. Look at this one. This one looks really bedraggled. But this is what I do. These are second chance kind of pockets because these are old book pages, and I take the book pages and these, some of these are like a really old book pages. These are really old. The paper's even quite brittle, and but I just love the feel of it, and I just love the age when you hold on to something of age. Oh my gosh, they're beautiful. But let me see, here's some, well, no. Where did I put them once and I didn't? Well, anyway, I just take a, oh, here they are. I just take a page, because I've taken pages out of old books and used the book covers for journal covers. And then I have the stack of pages. So what I do is I just fold the one end into a point and then fold the other end up here and then fold it, and there's a pocket. You can just glue it, but I take mine to the sewing machine and I sew them. This time anyway. Sometimes I might just take them, but see, I cut one off and then go to the next one. So I have, now these pages here, I've did things like on the gel plate, or they might have been just, oh, this one here, these ones here, these are leaves where I learned this from Stacey Evans, and I just thought it was amazing. She used the leaf, she'd paint the leaf and then put the leaf on the paper and get that image from the leaf. And so look at here, here's a like they're different leaves that I overlapped in different colors, and and I think that is awesome. I love that. See, what I did was I sewed all of these together. I sewed one and just moved it out of the way, did another one, so now I have to snip the threads off. But some of these, like there's more leaves. But these are, and see how pretty that one is right there? That's a leaf print. So, and Stacy, I think I have a video too, because I did one after Stacy. But of course Stacy's are better than mine are, but because which I gotta do some more, because I've run out of these painty paper book pages, painty book pages. There's so much look at that, how pretty that is. There's so much you can do. So this one I painted with the leaves, but then I went over it with painty bubble wrap to put some, see that big leaf on there, how pretty? And there's some copper paint on there and then some green. It's so pretty. And so, but I just thought I'd show you what I did, because if you go to my Etsy store, the link is always below. I have I don't have much in my Etsy store right now, but I have the things that I leave in there all the time are my scrap lace packages, which those, I think they're $15. Maybe they're less than that. I don't know. Those I keep up there all the time, and people can order scrap laces, and I have found that people really do like having those, because there is so much you can do with just scrap pieces of lace. Then another thing I have on there on my Etsy store is a see that thread? I'm going to put that on a cluster. what was I saying? Another thing I have there is a box. The box I have is a box of just junk to make a junk journal, and there is a lot in there. There's papers. There's different things that you can make. There's some pictures I have posted up of some of the things that you would find in that box. But if you're going to make a junk journal, everything is in there for you to make something except the cover. You need to get like a book cover or something. Then I have a and then the collection of ready-made ephemera. So now if you're making a junk journal, see, junk journals just are, I love them. And so if you're making a junk journal, all you need is to make the journal. Make your journal, put the pages in, and then all the ephemera that you need to make at least a couple of there's enough in there to make 2 or 3. There'll be pockets, tags, paperclip tags. Let me see. There's folded small pockets, round clusters with paper clips, ATC size embellishment, paperclip banners. I'm reading my boxes. Flower award embellishments with paperclip, paint sample tags, large book pockets with sewn edges and 3 spots. That's these. Small book page sewn pockets with tags, assorted playing cards, edge pockets with mini journal inside, which those are little edge pockets made out of an envelope with a little journal inside, die cut pockets with tags, patchwork tags, folded jumbo pockets will be in there, trading coins, folded large pockets, and those are the folded ones that I've showed you how I make, and CD pockets with tags. That's I just read my boxes where I got everything listed. Now see, these are the large, pockets with sewn edges. So then I always take 3 tags to put inside. 3 tags go in. See, I've got 2 orders to send out in the morning, and I was short on these, so I had to work on some of these. So, and there'll be 5 of these. There's 5 of most everything, and sometimes I get carried away and put in more than 5, except the jumbo pockets have only 2, and inside the jumbo pockets, you will get vintage like pieces of newspaper or vintage book pages. I mean, like really vintage, and there'll be large sheets, newspaper kind of sheets. They'll be fun to read and use parts of for different things. And so that's what's in the 2 jumbo pockets. But a jumbo pocket probably wouldn't even fit the correct way on a like this. You'd have to put it this way on a book, portrait way on a book to even get it to fit, because those ones are big, because I made them out of a 12 by 12 piece of paper. So, but okay, this is what I do with these is I give each one 3 tags. I make sure they're all 3 different. Try to make sure they're all 3 different of these little journaling cards. And these, now most everything I make, all of my things that I make are usually all recycled products. But like these tags that I'm putting in, they're new, although I didn't go out and buy them for this reason. I just have them in my stash. And so I am using up a lot of the stash that I have. And so I am using it up, and I'm putting in, like I said, 3 go in each one of these. Okay, then let me see. I'll keep filling those in a little bit. I'll put these up here because I want to show you too. Once I have those in there, then I have made I pop out. I use my 2-inch round punch. I mean, I have gotten a lot of mileage out of that punch. So I punch these a round 2-inch round circle out of junk mail, whatever. Every one of them is junk mail. When you get a heavy piece, like, a lot of times you get them heavy pieces, they're perfect. Let me see. I'm just a second. I was just looking for something I thought I had in this one little package. I put different kind of things. Here now I have experience is something I always think I have until I get more of it. Okay, these were sent to me once a long time ago, and I have a bunch that I haven't used up. So what I do with these now, I'll put on some of them. Now, some of them I won't. Well, I probably will put something. But I just sit here and make a whole bunch of the spots, the clusters. Okay, and then I'll take and put a cluster right there. And then I'm going to take, now these aren't always the same. Um, these are always evolving from one thing to another. And so that's what your finished pocket would be, like that. And so it's the page, pocket, 3 tags, and then like I say, this was so cute. I punched that out of an advertisement and just clipped some uh, fabric chunks up there, kind of made her little hat there because she's already got a face, so then she needed like a little hat. But I think that is cute as ever. And so, but they're all different. See, they're cut out of a greeting card, and here it is just pieces of fabric, pieces of paper, and whatnot that and when I put them on, I'm careful not to go higher than the fold, because if you glue this down in your book, then you want to be able to open it to get to the tags. And then I'll put a quote on top of that one. Now, see, sometimes I don't use a quote. Sometimes I might put a flower or something. But most of the time I try to cover up that staple is what I do. And so, see that one there? Now this one, the staple's already covered up. I covered it up with a little foam heart. Sammy, Mommy's going to come to bed in just a little while. If you would just go lay with your dad, everything would be happy. See that? How pretty. I think these turn out really nice. These are like, I've been calling my second chance embellishments because they're just scraps of things. You can't depend on your judgment when your imagination is out of focus. Mark Twain said that. These are the neatest quotes. Love them. I love quotes, though. I just think quotes are just amazing. That one's got a little piece of rickrack on it, paper, fabric. And I actually could just staple that onto there, I guess, and it would save a little bit. I don't know. Oh, I didn't put. I gotta give you a quote because your staple is showing. I gotta give you a quote. Okay. I didn't go to family dinner today. I've been feeling a little out of sorts. Do you ever feel out of sorts? Oh, this one. I was been feeling out of sorts, so I been napping, and now this one I don't want to cover up that butterfly. This is too big, and it covers up too much of that butterfly. So I don't know. I'll put a little. Let me see. I'll put a little flower on that one. See, I have these little flowers. They're so pretty too, and that'll look pretty on that butterfly. So that one will get a big flower. So like you see, all of them will be different, and you get such. When I fill up, like when I fill up a bubble wrap, um, a bubble, a padded priority mail envelope, I can't stuff any more in. It is full. It is stuffed full. And so that can give you an idea of how much is in the collection. And so yeah, there's a lot in the collection. And and I don't think you'd be disappointed. See, that one I already put flowers. See, this one here I got paper, flower petals, and silk flowers. Like I say, they're all different. I don't have any that are exactly the same. They're always going to be different, and the book pages will be different. I mean, they may just like these ones are just the book page, but some of them will be painted. They'll all be stitched around the edges. Although there's some of the different kind of envelopes and pockets that may not be stitched, but these ones here are stitched. But I just have so much fun just sitting here, watch videos, and do these the little round coins. The little I make the trading coins, but then I also just make embellishments like this. And I have, like, I read them all off to you. Some of them's got some, no, oh, paper clips on the back so you can clip them to the page. Oh, another thing I didn't do, what I did, whoops, that stuff going all over. See, I got this bag that I just keep this bag because when I go to start cutting, when I start popping them holes, then out of anything before I throw things in the garbage. Let me see, I first get all the spots I can out of them. Oh, this is what I want. These are all like book pages but see, then what I do is I go on the back of it then, on the back of the envelope to make it a little bit more sturdy. And I put this here. So it's actually, so that embellishment on the envelope is glued on nice and tight. So it's not going to like come off. See, because you can see that part of it here. This will go over it. You know, I'm not going to use it. My fabric glue. But I put the lid to my fabric glue. Oh, here it is. Okay. I'll use this one. And so then I will just put these over. And so, but I'm finding so many wonderful people have sent me just odds and ends of just paper, little fabrics, little odds and ends of so many things that I can use in my embellishments. And because I have this short attention span, I guess maybe you might call it, that I get bored with one thing easily. But this is not something I get bored with because it's like now this envelope is finished. See? But now, like when I start on a journal or a photo album or something, then I'm I it takes time and I guess I get bored. I got like a short attention span or something. And then I don't get them finished. Now I'm working also on my my oh, you know, y'all, one day I'm not going to be able to do this anymore because my memory is getting very poor, and it's getting very poor. So I don't know how long I'll even be able to do my crafting or be able to talk to people because, well, just because my memory is, I can't think of words. Words just don't come to me. I get embarrassed as ever. But for now, I feel awesome that I can do these and I can put these packages together. Okay, now you can go to my Etsy store and see the packages, but you can also go to my Scrappin' Lizzie page. Scrappin' Lizzie page. And there you can see, actually, I've got more pictures of my things posted, I think, on the Scrappin' Lizzie page. I mean, each place you're going to spend the same amount of money. But on my Scrappin' Lizzie page, I can send it off on the within a priority envelope, and I can actually stuff more things in there because then they don't care about the weight. But the weight is an issue when it comes to things in Etsy, and but it's not in my Scrappin' Lizzie page. So let me now just go right over here and let me read. Louise Hay wrote this: How to Love Yourself cards, a deck of 64 affirmations. And whoops, I'm going to read some of these to you. How to love yourself. I accept all of myself. The work I do on myself is not a goal, it is a process, a lifetime process. I choose to enjoy the process. Ooh, I like that one. I am good enough. There is no need to struggle to be better. All I need to do is love myself more today than yesterday and treat myself as someone who is deeply loved. So you just tell yourself, you tell your inner child. You say every day, I say, I love you. I'm talking to my inner child. And so, but that's, oh, I usually read three. I gotta get one more. I rise above all limitations. When I am ready to make positive changes in my life, I attract whatever I need to help me. I rise above all limitations. Okay, so I just wanted to make that little video today. And this one is little because I usually go on for like a long time because I've got this, I'm long-winded. So I'm going to continue making these. I got 2 packages to get out that go off in the morning, and so I want to get them finished so that they're ready to go. But if you're interested at all, I know most of you probably make your own, and so you don't need, but you can still go look at the pictures and maybe get some more ideas of what you can do to make embellishments out of just recycled materials, this and that, just recycled whatevers. Okay, I want to say thank you so much. I love you all. God bless you for coming and watching my videos. It just warms my heart so much. All right, well, I'm going to see you on the next video. May God watch over you every step you take and every move you make. Bye bye.